Alright guys, we got a 2009 Pontiac Vibe 1.8 liter engine. We're going to be replacing the water pump on it. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and get the negative battery terminal disconnected. Alright, that one was already a little loose. We'll tighten that up when we go back together. Alright, next thing we're going to do is go ahead and get the belt loosened up here. To do that, we'll need a 12mm socket. Just going to go ahead and loosen this bolt up here on the adjuster. Then there's a bolt on the bottom side of the alternator here, right underneath. It's going to be a 14mm. We're going to go ahead and loosen that one up. Alright, once we got that one loose, we'll go ahead and start working this bolt for the tensioner here out, and that'll allow the alternator here to slide back and forward to where we can get the belt off of it. Alright, once it's loose enough, you can go ahead and slide the alternator back and we'll be able to take the belt off. Alright, once the belt's off, we're going to go ahead and remove the two bolts that we had on here for the tensioner assembly and the one on the lower side of the alternator, because we're going to get this alternator up and out of our way. Get the 14mm bolt out of there. I'll go ahead and take this 12mm bolt out. And then we're going to work on getting this one out here. And that just lets us get this whole tensioner assembly off and out of the way so we can get the alternator out of the way. Alright, so once you got it out, it looks like this. Set this off to the side. We'll need that again here in a few. Alright, with all the bolts removed, we can go ahead and pick up on the alternator and we'll slip it straight out. Alright, now that it's out of the way, we can go ahead and start working on the water pump itself. Alright, I'm going to try to get us the best angle we can here. Here's our water pump assembly here. You can hear it. Sounds very rough. Has a lot of play in the pulley itself. You see it motion back and forth. So there's going to be 5 bolts that hold it on. We'll go ahead and Start working on these here. We got one here, one here, one here, one here, and another one. So you're just gonna have to feel for on the back side of this. Alright, and then once you got all the bolts removed here, we can go ahead and just pull this water pump off. We'll get it out the way. We need to get this gasket off of the block here. Get this all cleaned up and we can start reassembling. Alright, once the gasket surface is all cleaned up and we've got the block surface prepared for the new water pump to be installed, we'll go ahead and set our gasket, get our pump put on, and we'll get these bolts torqued down. Alright, once your new water pump's on, get all your bolts torqued down here. Go ahead and just spin it a few times, make sure it feels good, and then we'll be ready to go ahead and get the alternator back on in the belt. Alright, go ahead and get your belt back on. Go ahead and top off your coolant, fill it up, get it bled out, and take it for a drive. Make sure it's got no leaks, no overheating. If that's it, you're finished. Thanks for watching.